Welcome to the first ever Tech Talk Tuesday, where today I'll be reviewing this Pixel 6 Pro, or the Pixel 6 Pro in general, and I'll be seeing the pros and contras, and I'll just give my own opinion on it. So yeah, let's begin. Well, the Pixel 6 starts at $599 originally, but now since it's Black Friday season, you can even get it for as low as $499, which is a great price nowadays. But the Pixel 6 Pro starts at $899, so almost $1,000. And if you get the one with 256 gigabytes of storage, which is the one that I got, it costs $999, so basically $1,000. Now you might be wondering why the Pixel 6 Pro costs $300 more than the regular Pixel 6. Well, it starts on the outside. The Pixel 6 doesn't have this gloss, it's just matte, which I don't really care about personally. Also, as you can see, the Pixel 6 Pro has 3 cameras, the regular Pixel 6 only has 2. And these cameras, they're pretty great. They have great reviews from everybody, so it's not just me saying this. And Pixels have been known to have great cameras. The primary camera is just a regular 50 megapixel camera, which is a big upgrade from most phones. The second camera is a 12 megapixel ultra wide camera, but it's not really ultra wide, it's really just wide because it's 0.7, whereas most phones have 0.5, I think, or at least my old phone did. And there's a telephoto zoom camera that only the Pixel 6 Pro has with 48 megapixels. The screen of the Pixel 6 Pro is bigger as well. As you can see here, it has these edges as well, which the normal phone doesn't have. So the 6 Pro has a screen size of 6.7 inches, whereas the regular Pixel 6 only has 6.4, which is still quite a lot. The Pro has a 120 Hz screen, and the regular Pixel 6 has a 90 Hz screen, and the battery on the Pro is a little bit bigger. Now, I've heard some complaints about the Pixel 6 and the 6 Pro not having a great battery, but I haven't really noticed that, except like the first day, but that makes sense. After watching like 3 to 4 hours of Netflix, don't ask, I was still at around 70% batteries, which is great in my terms. Maybe some other phones have a better battery, but for me, that's fine. I've actually gone like 36 hours without charging my phone, and in that time I watched like 3 hours of Netflix. I was on my phone a regular amount of time. I was WhatsApp, YouTube Music, and it still lasted longer than a day. For me, I don't know how it's gonna be with other people. And the screen is great, it responds super quickly. I haven't noticed anything wrong about it so far. But right now, let's get into pro and contras of this phone, for me. I like that it has a big screen, so it's great for me, obviously. And I like how the Android 12 has these small quirks. For example, as you can see when you swipe around and it kind of stretches everything. I don't know why, but I really like that. Or how when you go into your app drawer, it kind of zooms out. Or when you go to see your recent apps, your camera, if you were on your camera, is still running, or YouTube or whatever, usually just pauses. But I don't know, that's super interesting to me. The Google Assistant is great. I can show you right now. What's the weather like today? And it shows me. I don't know, I think I might have the sound off or something, but usually it talks to me. Other than that, just Android 12 in general, I really like. For example, the Magic Eraser, it works really well. Like, I thought they were kind of exaggerating or doing something, but it's crazy how it works. I don't know how it works, but it finds stuff behind. Like, if you remove someone, it knows what's behind there. Like, I think maybe it takes a short video, I don't know, but somehow it knows what's behind the person. And it creeps me out. The language recognition is really great too. I talk to myself over Google Translate, in 2 different languages and it understood what I said most of the time. Sometimes it thought I was saying something in English when I was saying something in German, but that could also very well be because it's the same voice. I like the camera. The camera has a lot to do with the software as well, obviously, and it's great. I like how you have so many settings too, how you can change the tint, you can change the brightness while you're taking the picture. Other phones usually you can only do that afterwards, but for me, because I have a real camera right here obviously as well, I'm kind of used to changing the exposure and whatever. And obviously what I also like, it comes with these Bose headphones if you pre-order the phone, which I did, so that's great. And yeah, that's all of my list of pros. Now, let's get into the cons. Well, for me, the phone is quite expensive. It's $1,000, or at least the one I got, and that's a lot more than any other phone I've had so far. And having a $1,000 phone makes you kind of really cautious with it and whatever. And I don't know, for some people that's fine. For me, I don't really like it that much. Then secondly, there's some settings that I can't seem to turn off. For example, this one with the Google Assistant, it just turns off it turns on even if my screen is off, which I saw a setting, had to turn it off, and I left it on, but I can't find the setting again. It's really weird. I'm looking for the setting, and I'll update you if I find it, but I probably won't by the time that this video's up. Maybe it's in the description. And my last problem with it, which is a big problem, is sometimes the phone crashes, or it doesn't really glitch or lag or whatever. It just sometimes it randomly restarts. I think that's just a problem with me because I haven't really seen any questions about that online or anything. So that sucks for me. I think it could have to do something with my launcher, because other people have said something about this launcher that I'm using, Nova launcher, that it doesn't work well. And there was a troubleshooting thing, how to fix it, but that didn't work for me, so maybe it's not the launcher. I hope it's not because of the chip. I think it's probably not, because it seems to be only my phone. And I hope it gets fixed in this December update, which is coming this December, obviously. Yeah, and in total, if I just sum it all up, my opinion, was it worth it? Is it worth it? No. Maybe the Pixel 6 is worth it, but I probably shouldn't have gotten the Pixel 6 Pro. I'm not even just saying this because I don't like the phone. I like the phone. For me, the glitch is bad, obviously, but it's $900, and no one should pay that much for a phone. And this is just in general, for phones in general. You shouldn't have to pay that much for a phone. I remember the days when it was like $400. That's a lot of money. Now it's like, wow, that's super cheap. And it's just a lot of money. So I'm glad that I got these headphones, but other than that, if it wouldn't have come with those, I don't know if I would have gotten it. In total, it's a great phone. Software, I've seen some other people have some problems as well. So maybe it's not perfect. And yeah, obviously it's not perfect. I've had once it glitched and I just had to restart the phone and it was gone. And I don't have that many problems except that it restarts, which makes me mad every time that it happens. And obviously the price. But other than that, yeah, fine. It's a good phone. It's a great phone, really. Just, it's too expensive. Yeah, bye. See you next week where hopefully I'll have the review of these headphones right here. And yeah, watch out for that because that's coming soon too. Yes, good. Boom. Boom, perfect. Ben Boom, out. Peace. Yes.